there was a party afterwards at the USS Intrepid, which is a World War II aircraft carrier that is 893 feet long, which is the length of 3 football fields.
Hmm.
And so you're picking a big venue to have a party. I would like to say on my behalf that I have the press release from Bobby Zarum about the event. He was a publicist at the time. I held on to it
Why do you have that?
because
Why does he have anything?
anyway, on this press release, it indicated who was at this party. Some of them I didn't see, but Dustin Hoffman, Eddie Murphy, I spoke with, Marilyn, who was Boy George's friend, Lauren Bacall, Richard Gere, who would not talk to me, Drew Barrymore, William Hurt, Bob Fosse. Diane Lane was there with her date, John Bon Jovi, who she had to introduce because everybody didn't know who he was.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Yep. And
are you Bon John Bovi? And their song had just come out on MTV, and he was wearing white leather pants. I remember that.
Yes.
And you couldn't forget him in white leather pants. And I said, I just saw your video this week. You guys are going to be huge. And he goes, do you think? Really? And I remember thinking, yeah, I don't know a lot about music, dude, but like, I think you guys are going to hit.
I think we need to skip to the fact that there was someone else there, Alan, who you were excited to see. Who was that?
Okay, so JFK Jr., who I had spent years in New York City tabloids reading, he's the hottest guy, this man alive. But, what's the hype? I don't get it. Anyway, he walks past me at one point. He's about 3 feet in front of me, and I went, oh my God.
Oh, he was like a Greek god.
Like, pictures don't do him justice. Oh my God. And I think I even said, oh my God, audibly. And I think at this point I've embarrassed Lisa to the point that she wants to disappear because I've just embarrassed myself so much.
Because they were there together, by the way. Lisa and Alan were there together.
And I just remember, now in my mind, he was at the next sort of little table over there with these little sort of riser tables. And I remember him asking, do you have sweet and low? And pointing at me. And I'm thinking, yeah. I was kind of on cloud 9 at this party, as I used to joke with Lisa and you and Michael. We're the only people here who aren't famous. And I do have a picture where I'm lurking in the background of Michael talking to Richard Gere, who I was probably stalking at the time. And I'm sort of in the background holding a drink, looking like, there's Michael talking to Richard Gere. Oh my God, I have to go talk to Michael after this and ask him what he said.
But no, my notes said he wouldn't talk to me. So I guess what he was saying to me is no comment.
Probably, but in his face of he was finding you interesting. And I don't know why when you said he didn't talk to you, I thought the picture captured him being intrigued by you.
He happened to be a good actor there.
Well,
right?
Sally.
Any friend who's seen the picture calls it Alan lurking. And it's just in the background,
Now, Lisa, do you have any memories from the party?
The only memory I have, Alan and I were out on, he having spotted JFK Jr., we were sort of stalking him all night. And at one point, we were on the southern open side of the ship. And as JFK was having a fight with his girlfriend, who at the time was that Christina woman. And they'd been together for 2 or 3 years. But anyway, they were having a fight. And it was getting pretty argumentative and somewhat heated. And Alan and I kept trying to sidle closer and closer to them to see if we could hear what this was actually about.
Right.
And then they saw us and walked away. But
we thought they were.
That's the only memory of the celebs.
What about your entrance? One of you told me a story about your entrance.
We thought they were fighting over which one of us they wanted to sleep with. But anyway.
Oh yeah, right.
You remember the entrance because the entrance we kind of embarrassed us. Do you not remember this?
We somehow got in the way of Ross's entrance, right?
Yeah, not in the way.
Oh,
no. Okay. So Lisa's being very modest about this because I'll make us sound ridiculous, but this is the true story. So we were running about 10 minutes late, and of course she's always late, right? So we're not going to be late. So I remember going, Lisa, we gotta go. We're going to be late. She goes, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. In our friendship, I was always like, we have to get there soon. And Lisa was always we're fine.
Yeah,
and she
that's
knew.
Lisa.
So Lisa knew the music business that I did not. And I'm like, we got to go. So we were late, and I remember being sort of agitated and going, "Come on, we gotta go, we gotta go." Well, the party is packed, and you can walk down this sort of gangplank and see the party's packed. And I'm like, I knew we were going to be late, and now we're trying to like scope out where we're going to stand. So we're kind of slowly walking. The music blares up, but like huge music, and it's like swells, like, and people start applauding, and I don't know why. Maybe it was youth, but I'm looking at Lisa like, are they applauding for us? Like, wow, who do they think we are? Like, I mean, wild applause. And I'm like, wow, that's so sweet that they're applauding for us. Well, I turned thinking it's probably not for us. And Diana was about 5 feet behind us, and like, the gown is and I'm like, holy shit. I look at Lisa. Lisa looks at me. We both like kind of jump off the gas. Like exit stage left. You go right. Like it just instinct. We just looked at each other like jump, and we like jumped off. It was like 2 feet off the ground. So we like jumped off the stage and let her have her moment. But we ruined her entrance coming into the party. Yes.
Wow, that's impressive.
We did that. Lisa.
Frankly, Alan, I have a vague memory of this, but I honestly was wondering to myself, okay, was that a party for Diana Ross or Tina Turner?
No, Diana.
I couldn't remember which.
Diana. And we literally ruined her entrance, and I kept waiting for the reporting the next day to talk about these two buffoons who walked in.